Hey y'all, it's Bonnie. There's a kitty cat right behind the camera. I did this before and I didn't set the camera up right so you couldn't see me at all. But I'm in the woods next to my house and I'll show you a Google image satellite shot so you can see the area that I have here. And I'm just going to have a small little fire, make me a cup of hot chocolate, and talk to you for a second about where my channel's going. Because it's obviously changing direction. Hey, kitty! Hi, kitty, kitty. I might make me some oatmeal too, I'm hungry. So, hi, baby. It's going to get warm here in a minute. You might want to look out. I just got to get my hair out. She has been a little rock. I've been sleeping out here in a tent, you guys, working on battling my agoraphobia, getting out of the house, and it's something I always wanted to do, is camp alone. And I did it. The first night I was totally alone. And then this kid adopted me. Not my cat, but I don't care. She's good company. And she hangs out with me now every time I'm out here. Which I'm out here every day now. I'm cleaning up, I'm gathering firewood, stacking little pits and doodads. And she's been super cool. Super cool to have around. I need a fire starter of some sorts. So, my woods, you can see how big they are. There's still a highway. And it curves all the way around the creek, but it can get loud in here with traffic sounds because I'm still in town. I'm not way out in the boondocks. I mean, I feel like I'm in the boondocks, and a lot of you think I'm in the boondocks when you see my videos, but I'm not. I've never used these. I'm running out of time because school's about to let out, which is going to make traffic go crazy. Okay. I didn't even bring any kindling. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff, kid? Where's my stuff, kitty? I thought I said it in front of me. I did. Okay, you're not helping. You're not being any help. Shoo fly. What's with cats, by the way? I'm totally a dog person. I've noticed that cats like to stick their butts in your face all the time. What's with that? I don't understand that. So, when we were driving the other day, Dennis and I saw a birch tree, and I grabbed birch bark, which is great for fire starting. And I just want a little fire. So, but I do need some kind of kindling, which I thought I had. Let me get that started. Where's my little lighter? Hey, you are not helping. I'm like, you not believe me when I tell you that? Ah, fire. Put a piece of birch bark over that. Pull up some leaves. I don't know why I just smothered that. That wasn't great. There we go. Oh, well, I got that started at least. Get my little stove set up. Stay. So my thoughts are, this is the last nice day we're gonna have in fall. And then we're heading into snow, and I don't know if I'm gonna be out here in the snow. I haven't decided yet. but it's doubtful. I really just don't think I'm going to make it in the snow. It's hard enough for me in good weather. There we go. Okay, so yeah, my thinking is, I think I'll toss some more birch bark in there. Oh, there's some up here. That I will just get out as often as I can, but no promises as far as how often or anything. I'll just do my best. But what I want to do is read a book called, I have to be very careful what I say so that I don't get I'm not even monetized, so that I don't get a strike on my channel because of all the changes with COPPA and everything. Reading stories is like something that kids would like, and I'm not marking this child geared towards children. And the story that I want to read is not geared towards children at all. It's about a pioneer woman who came to Kansas and from New York in 1854, I believe. And what a terrible, tragic story. It's really, really heartbreaking. I feel terrible for this person. She went through so much to get here. And, but I may do a lot of that reading by my fire in the house and not out here. Because I don't have a coat that fits me. My weight gain I've outgrown everything I own. And this is partially to try to beat my agoraphobia and kind of to be out. My doctor said being out in the colder weather was good for me and would speed up the metabolism. And then my sister-in-law tells me she's an RN, used to be in critical cardiac care, and she's like, yeah, that's why everybody has heart attacks in the cold in the winter. Thanks. Just boosts my confidence right up there, why don't you? Okay, I'm ready for that. And I'm going to get ready for a little oatmeal. Instant oatmeal, raw. So yeah, I have my hat out. So most of you don't know. I guess I should go into detail more since you've only seen one part of me. I grew up in the mountains in California. I live in a wooded area in town, and I spend a lot of time out here. I used to spend a lot of spring and summertime out here, but I can't do that now because I'm allergic to mosquitoes. I developed an allergy after I moved out here, and I welt up and I have to go get a steroid shot, and it's terrible. So in the winter, we've devised a tent for me. It's a big glamping tent, so I can hang out outside and be enclosed, but I can't dare venture through the woods. Plus, there's snakes, copperheads, all kinds of stuff I don't want to be around here in the spring. So, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let me check my water. My fire's going down, so. Not yet. I need to stoke my fire a bit. You know what I think I'll use? I think I'll use some camp fuel. My bag is seriously not organized well at all. This is a solid stove fuel that I'm about to use. It'll burn for long enough to heat that up. If you guys want to know about these things, just let me know. I'll let you know whatever you want to know. If you don't want to start a full-fledged fire, or like if you can't because I'm in city limits, I'm really not supposed to. Unless I have a fire ring and I don't want to go through that trouble. I need some birch bark. Good old trusty birch bark. Best stuff ever except for a paper tree, which my mom has in her backyard. I'm gonna go rob her paper tree. It didn't go in my chocolate milk, did it? Get this bark started. Look how fast that lights. It's amazing stuff. And this isn't even really good birch bark. It's just some I found on the side of the road. Alright, that's good enough to put my water back on. Whoa. So, I don't know if I'll be out here again. It's 40 degrees today. I don't even need a coat, which is pretty brilliant, pretty wonderful. So I was saying, I grew up in the woods. I found, I literally, we were bushcrafters. My dad we had no running water, no electricity. We lived in a tent. But I found, rest his soul, I miss my dad so much. It was so much easier when he did all the work. And I just hung out in the tent. And he got up in the morning and made coffee and cocoa. And he made the fire. And he did all that good stuff. And I just got to hang out and be me. Even into my teenage years. It was just really, I was a spoiled little brat. Whoa, don't burn my handle. Oh, please. So, I thought I would really like being out here in the fall and winter, which is a time when I never was out here before. And I have enjoyed it. I've noticed things I never noticed before, these windy, weird vines, which I'm sure are not, ooh, that feels good, that I'm sure are not safe. They're not safe for the trees, so they're going to have to come down. But I wouldn't have known it, because I'm the only one who ever tends to the woods. Well, Dennis does too. We used to keep it like a park-like setting, and we've lost a lot of our woodland growth. We had Dutch elm disease hit. So, yeah, lots of changes. And anyway, back to what I was saying. I lose track. I'm thinking about all kinds of stuff while I'm out here. I want to read this book to y'all called Went to Kansas. It's no copyright infringement on it. It's old. It was written in 1854, I believe. And then it was reprinted in 1920. No, it was older than 1923, so the Historical Archives reprinted it. But I, way back, about 20 years ago, had printed it off. And it became a story so touching to my heart. It was the diary of a woman on the trail. And it touched me so much that this was back before my agoraphobia was really bad. I actually traveled the same path as she did by car. But I went to the same places where burials took place. I don't want to give the story away, but the places where she stayed, the people who helped her, I researched all of them. I was into genealogy back then. So it was a big deal to me. It was a pretty big story. And I was super excited. I just lost my water. All of it. Doggone it. Do I have enough to even make me some hot cocoa? Yeah. Not much. That won't take long to heat up. That's what I get for not paying attention. The kitty's back out. So let me know if you want me to read that story or skip it or whatever. I'm still going to do hauls and stuff. I had to revamp my channel and go through and mark a bunch of stuff as kid for kids. You don't get a choice. Even though none of it was for kids, I had to delete all the giveaways, which sucked. So much suckiness going on with all of that. I can't imagine how the people who make their living off of YouTube feel right now. Totally betrayed. That's all I could think of. They have to. Okay, my mushy oatmeal looks like it's done. Yep. I'm gonna kick that over and just let that fire go. So, it's hot. Let's see how it tastes. It's brown sugar. It's just instant brown sugar oatmeal. That's good. Good enough for a cold day. It's not even so cold that I'm blowing steam out. Oh, I did notice I have been inspired lately by a few YouTubers to do this. So I may be out here in the snow. Who knows? I've been watching people walk the Appalachian Trail, and the other three getting the Triple Crown. Hiking for 6 months straight for 2,500 miles or more. That's insane to me. Like, if I walk from the couch to the bathroom, I'm high-fiving myself. And they're trekking through bear country, through the snow, through the heat, rain, storms. And they basically live like this. Just a little hobo stove, a lot of dried foods like this, which would be boring. But you can go off trail. They have hostels, and there's towns that have restaurants. I don't have anything to wash this down with because I lost my water again. Next time I'm bringing my big water pitcher out. My camp pitcher, camp percolator. Can you hear that squirrel? Okay, so before I camped out here, I was spooked because I had heard coyotes. The coyotes. Woo! What the hell was that? Really, what was that? I don't know where that cat went, but something just jumped behind me. But I've had the trail camp set in every direction. Oh, it was the cat. And all I picked up in 2 nights was one little bunny rabbit. And I was all afraid of bobcats. And so, yeah, because up here on this side, when you see the overhead picture of the satellite picture of the woods, you'll see what I'm talking about. Right up against where the woods begin, we used to have a 32-foot travel trailer that my parents stayed in when they visited before they moved out here. My grandma used to swear she heard a bobcat. And she would know. My grandma grew up in the country. Everybody grew up in the country. My whole family. I'm the most citified, besides my sisters. My middle sister, she's way better at this than me, but my older sister, she always says she wants to camp, and she thinks I'm crazy. I've asked her to join me, and she's like, no, no. Oh, this is a good snack. Hot cocoa would have been perfect if I had water. I'm gonna have to go up, hike out, and get more water, and come back and put that out. Here's a picture I took in the tent of the cat sleeping right on top of me. We stayed warm. But it gets a lot colder than that here. I do want to do a snow camp. with a big fire. I'll have to pull a galvanized tub out for a fire pit. I can't even take chances, and I can't. My son's a firefighter. I'm not going to risk his job by being a dumb mom. Tagging up camp. Kitty, kitty, you want to go get me some water? No? Oh, means I gotta hike back in here. Has this cooled off yet? Yep. I have a ton of these. But look what they do. They put soot all over your hands. And then I always run my hands through my hair afterwards. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna boogie on out of here and go get some water and then come back. So I'll be back to put this out and be safe and keep the critters safe. Don't want to burn them out. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. I don't know. Tune in for more of whatever. Hopefully better as I get better and better. And my memory comes back as to what the heck I'm doing. I can't believe I've survived 2 nights already on my own. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or so they say. Okay, successfully out. And so are we. Let's get out of here. Thank you for checking with me through this minefield. Alright, you guys. I've got a ravine to climb. Can't do it with this, so I'll check in later. Love you guys. See you later. That's all for today. I'm getting dizzy. Bye.